People do what they want to do. It's the name of this title. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. The name is Law Nation. We're going to talk about the no-shows and OTAs. The ramifications of that is pretty much very slim. This was voluntary, not mandatory. But this also states a mindset, or the temperament that you're trying to exhibit and exude. CeeDee Lamb privately working out with his team, which is cool. I'm not going to dog the dog for doing those type of things. Micah Parsons said, hey, his holdout had nothing to do with, contract stuff. This could be him just walking back a few things. Keep in mind, the last time we heard of Micah Parsons was the fact that they was talking about patience wearing thin, or his personality, his behavior is wearing thin. So it couldn't wear thin yesterday because he didn't show up. He did not show up. But there was a guy that wears 4 showed up. I want to tell you the cons and pros of it. People do what they want to do. It could be 30 degrees outside and someone will still go to a football game. It can be 3 degrees outside. They will still go to that football game because they want to go. But that same degrees could be 60 to 70 degrees and someone could be like, nah, I don't want to go. Nah, it's too cold. Oh, no. Well, people do what they want to do. Regardless of the temperaments, that's how life is. You will plan your life and your schedule around the things that you want to do. It's not like OTAs showed up yesterday and that was the first day it was announced. These things, organized team activities, always been around for decades, right? And it's announced weeks in advance, months in advance. And you look at your schedule and you'll say, okay, I want to be there for the team, even though I got to work on myself independently, but I need to be there for the team. People do what they want to do. Dak Prescott, is he a company man? We can all say yes. We can all say yes to that. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Now, if you look at it from this aspect of it, if Dak Prescott by himself didn't show up, by and large, CeeDee Lamb, Micah Parsons not being there, oh my goodness, he saved the organization from a PR aspect tremendously. If you really look into it, the big 3 not showing up, we can all give you bull sugar stuff and say, hey, it's not about the contract. These guys going to work independently on their own. Nah, because now you can tie in the story that these guys' contracts are due or should have been already done, and the team, the 3, are taking a stance. But Dak Prescott, no way, no how he's going to be able to sit back and say, you know what, I'm working independently with my people. If anything, it hurt any just cost of anything that Michael Parsons and CeeDee would have been able to benefit from by Dak Prescott showing up alone. Now, people do what they want to do. Dak Prescott, he looks at it as if the contract and the situation will get done, and he's not going to go against the grain. He's going to show up at practice. He's going to be there at practice. He's going to participate, and he's going to look at this as an opportunity to also let people know that I am silver and blue with the star on the side of my helmet to the day I die, and I'm not finna fold up like a wallet nor a lawn chair. Not finna give a chance or an opportunity for someone else to sit in my seat. This is a seat that I know that I deserve to be in, and pressure is a privilege. That's what he said. So he want the pressure, but he could have really changed the whole entire dynamics of it all if he didn't show up. And we talking about voluntary practice, not a game and not mandatory. If he didn't show up, oh my goodness. People do what they want to do, though. So heading into the 2024 season, having a guy like a Dak Prescott on the team that really won't give you negative pub on the outside, on how they handle these contracts because it could be very treacherous. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He could start saying how things are and how the Cowboys pretty much should have already gave him a contract or gave CeeDee Lamb a contract or working on Micah Parsons' deal before the free agency. You see, keep this in mind, ladies and gentlemen. The amount of remuneration that the Cowboys could have received if they already worked with CeeDee Lamb, Micah Parsons, and Dak Prescott could have been north of $60 to $80 million going into this particular free agency, right? And those guys that we all banging on the table saying that could be a difference maker would have been just there for us. Now, granted, as the wind blow on this beautiful day, and all praises be to the Most High. Thank you for this beautiful day. Gonna tell you guys that if you continue to play with fire, the Jones family front office, you're going to continue to get burned with it. And you always got to have your contracts with an escape hatch, and every last one of our contracts in the past don't have these exclusive escape hatches to it because we wait till the last moment and minute and we drag this stuff out too long. And all of the prices be premium by the time we pay these particular players, and then we put all of the onus or all of the pain back on the player and say, hey, get it done. And that's not how this is supposed to work. It's supposed to work where hand to hand, these contracts are supposed to be able to fix the team so that you can get more and more players. Law, what are you saying? Talk to me. Help a brother out, HBO a brother, or help a sister out over there. I'm saying, the longer you wait, the more you pay. The quicker you get to the pay line, the more money you'll be able to spread out and be able to get more things done. 6 consecutive years before this season, we've been putting players on franchise tags. You can't prorate that money, you can't spread that money out, and we've been looking at teams that have been willing and dealing and moving things around and able to scoop up players to add to their particular team to help them get over the hump. The last 10 teams to win Super Bowls, all 10 of those teams had a key component in free agent to make a play and big games and big moments. The problem is with the Jones family is that we are a draft and developing team, which means that when you are a draft and developing team and you don't dance around in free agency, there's going to be a lot of room for ambiguity as it relates to those particular players because they don't have the knowledge, experience, and wisdom of the game in order to turn the corner around. Granted, we do draft pretty well, but the problem is with the part of those situations, ladies and gentlemen, is that we don't dance around in free agency and we come up short. Granted, Dak Prescott in the postseason games, I know for sure he can get us there. The problem is when you put everything on 4, he can't win you the game by himself. He need other contemporaries to step in and step up and show up and show out. 9 times out of 10, it's better to go get a known commodity that's been around the corner to get that done. And how you get that done is people do what they want to do. And those people who go out there and grab a guy in free agent who already been around the corner, who already know how to make plays, gets it done all the time. The Cowboys, we sit on our hands too long. But neither here nor there. OTAs is OTAs. It's voluntary, not mandatory. So we'll see how everything shakes out for the 2024 offseason. But keep in mind, it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can go deeper, but I'm not going to take it there. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Go Cowboys. We out.